The thirst. Sophia awakens with an absurd desire to gasp for air, a thirst that never needed to be quenched until now, inflicting her senses to a confounded form as she lifts her hands to her face in complete wonder. She felt as if she had been sleeping for centuries. Her mind was foggy, her body was weak, and her throat was parched. The thirst was unbearable. She stumbled to the kitchen, hoping a glass of water would alleviate the thirst. But no matter how much she drank, her thirst remained unquenched. Sophia began to panic. She had never felt a thirst this intense. It was as if her body was crying out for something, but she didn't know what. In desperation, she tried drinking different beverages, but nothing worked. The thirst was ever present, gnawing at her, refusing to be quenched. Days turned into weeks, and the thirst became her constant companion. It was a cruel reminder of her predicament, a gnawing reminder of her body's desperate need. One day, Sophia came across an old book in her attic. It spoke of an ancient thirst, a curse that could only be quenched by a mystical liquid. The book outlined a dangerous journey to a hidden oasis, where the mystical liquid was said to be found. Sophia knew she had to embark on this journey. She packed her bag and set out on her quest. The journey was arduous, filled with obstacles and challenges, but Sophia remained undeterred. Along the way, she met a traveler named Max who was also on a quest of his own. He was kind and agreed to accompany Sophia on her journey. Together, they faced harsh deserts, treacherous mountains, and dark forests. Yet, their determination never wavered. They pushed each other to keep going. Throughout the journey, Sophia's thirst grew stronger. It was a constant reminder of the task at hand. She was desperate to reach the oasis. After weeks of travel, they finally reached the oasis. It was a sight to behold, a serene sanctuary amidst the harsh wilderness. At the heart of the oasis was a crystal-clear spring. Sophia approached it with a hopeful heart. She was so close to quenching her thirst. As she drank the water, she felt a surge of relief. The thirst that had tormented her was finally quenched. Sophia felt a wave of gratitude wash over her. Max congratulated Sophia, his eyes shining with admiration. They had conquered the journey together, and in the process, formed a strong bond. With her thirst quenched, Sophia felt rejuvenated. She was ready to return home, ready to face the world again. But this time, she wasn't alone. They journeyed back together, their hearts filled with a sense of accomplishment. The thirst was gone, but the memories of their journey would remain. Once they reached home, they parted ways. But not before promising to remain friends and to help each other in times of need. Sophia learned that thirst was not just physical, but also a longing for adventure, for companionship, for purpose. And she had found all that in her journey. She also realized that sometimes, the journey is more important than the destination. It was the journey that had taught her so much about herself and about life. As she sat in her home, free from the thirst, she felt a sense of peace. She had conquered her thirst, and in the process, discovered herself. From that day forward, Sophia lived her life with a newfound sense of purpose. She was no longer the same person. She had grown, she had evolved. The thirst was now a distant memory, a reminder of her incredible journey. But Sophia was grateful for it, for it had led her to a path of self-discovery. In the end, Sophia realized that her thirst was not a curse, but a blessing in disguise. It was a call to adventure, a call to discover her true self. And she answered it with courage.